2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness O'Connor or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Gina and Maddie podcast.
It is National That Sucks Day.
Nash, you know what sucks? When you bring someone else's dog to work and it barks while you're live on air. That sucks.
He's outside the studio door at the moment. I don't think most people will be able to hear him, but we can hear him barking his head off.
You know what else sucks? When you just get in bed and you're nice and comfy and there's a mozzie and the lights are out. And my husband, my husband would prefer to get up and find it. I would prefer to go and get some Peebo and spray it. And otherwise, the only bit that's out is your face, so it's going to bite you on the face. That's really annoying.
I tell you what, I have a hack for that.
What is it?
Fan. Pedestal fan, ceiling fan, you turn it on, you've generally got to get it up high. For whatever reason, they can't get like that vortex of the wind.
Oh, and they leave if you've got your door open?
Well, it's not so much they leave, but they won't get near your face. They can't get in that sphere of air.
What a great trick. I've got another one that really sucks. Some days on a busy day, I put slow cooker on so you know that when you get home, dinner's going to be cooked when you didn't turn it on. And you get home like 8 hours later, you have to throw it out. That sucks.
That's the definition of slow, isn't it?
That sucks. What else sucks? Oh, the fitted sheet popping off one corner when you're in bed, but you're too tired to get off and fix it, get up and fix it.
Can I say, I've discovered sheets that tell you which corner to put where.
Stop.
And you pop them under the sheets.
How many times under the mattress? How many times do you, when you're making your bed, get the wrong one? Like it doesn't fit and then you got to pull it and fight with it. That sucks.
You know what I enjoy? You're saying what sucks and I'm coming up with the solutions to fix it.
You know, this is probably the suckiest of all sucking things. When you are stalking someone on Facebook or Instagram.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
And you're not friends anymore, per se, or ever, and you accidentally like one of their posts. I'm like, no!
Especially when you're on the deep scroll.
Yes.
And it's from months ago.
Yes. Dad, what sucks in your life?
Vanessa in Bensville, what sucks?
Morning, Adam and Gina. Sharks suck.
Just sharks, generally.
The sharks, yeah, especially when you're just about to go in for a swim, Gina, into the water and all of a sudden the shark alarm goes off. It's like, oh, God, I've been waiting, sucking for this all day and all of a sudden it sucks you can't go in because the shark alarm's gone off.
But you do not want to go in when a shark alarm's gone off.
No, because it sucks, right?
That would suck. We've got Gabby from Madawi. What sucks for you?
So you know when you're in a rush in the morning and you're grabbing all your stuff and you slam that door closed only to realise that your handbag with your keys and phone are still inside the house.
That sucks. Frankie in Kincumber, what sucks?
What sucks is getting back upstairs, ready for bed, and leaving my phone or water bottle downstairs, gone all the way back down.
That sucks. You have no idea how many times I do that. Elise from Watanabe, what sucks for you? What do you want to complain about?
So we got invited to my partner's cousin's 30th birthday, which was a themed party, so very exciting.
Yeah.
And it was in Sydney, so we booked accommodation. I went and got my hair done, went and got my nails done.
Sydney hotels aren't cheap, by the way, are they, Elise?
Yeah.
No, they're not. So got excited, got a babysitter for the kids, everything. And then my partner tells me, it's not until 2 weeks away.
No, that
So we were
sucks.
supposed to go this weekend. And he's like, no, you're RSVP on the 12th. The party's on the 22nd. And I was like, are you kidding?
So you've already spent all the money. You got your nails done, you got your hair done, you paid your accommodation, you've got to do it again now.
Yeah, well, thankfully the hotel were pretty understanding and they let us change the date. So
At least you didn't totally miss the party, you know?
Yeah.
You turn up the week
Exactly.
after it happened because that would
Exactly.
suck.
Absolutely, and it was only because he messaged his cousin and was like, "What are you wearing? I want to know what you're wearing." And he's like, "Dude, the party's not for 2 weeks."
Thank you, everyone, for your calls on That Sucks.
Gina and Maddie.
We are dog sitting, and listeners of the show, regular listeners of the show, will realise that our son Jackie's girlfriend Bella has a dog called Bear.
Yep.
And now they're away all the time. They are touring musicians. They're currently in Nashville. So what that means, I mean, I even put a call out to say what kind of dog. I think I'm in love. I want a dog of my own.
Labrador.
What should I get? I don't need to get a dog because I have a dog because they go away all the time. Oh, my God. This morning I get up, jump in the shower first, go back in. Where's Bear? I don't know. He's under the covers down the bottom with Rod. Not allowed in the bed, but he likes to get right under the covers. He's licking my feet now. We did have a bit
we found him.
We did have a bit of an incident this morning. So I'm always nervous he's going to wee or poo anywhere because I'm new to dog. We had a dog when Jackie was little and I grew up with a dog, but I'm new to dogs recently. And it doesn't normally poo first thing in the morning.
Well, here was the thing. I was down at the printer getting off the printing for the morning and Bear heard the printer and he comes bounding down and I'm doing my usual, hello, Bear. Hello.
He loves you.
Came around the corner and you go, oh, is he with you? He's not pooing, is he? And I went, no, he wasn't pooing with me, but he's pooed right there.
Right next to where I was
right next
standing.
to your feet. There was a big one
for a little boy.
Dog.
And then I walked through it.
Yes, because I said, look, not only is it big, but there's a footprint mark in it. Somebody has walked through it.
And it was me. It was right next to where CJ sits, working away. We were talking about the show, and he did a sneaky poo, which he never poos first thing in the morning. So
He does
I have
now.
been out there cleaning up poo. I've thrown away my socks because I took my shoes off because my shoes had poo on them.
Yes.
So I'm in my socks. CJ goes, what's that on your socks? I've gone, that's poo. So I threw the socks in the bin, put the poo in the toilet. Oh, my God, Bear. And I've been madly on my hands and knees cleaning up poo, which is not what you want to do first thing in the morning.
What I realised is I walked down as you guys are discussing the show and I thought, something smells. Something smells like poo. I don't know how you and producer CJ didn't see it because you had walked it through several spots in the office.
The kitchen.
The carpet around CJ.
Do you think it's going to be okay?
You were trying to clean it and you were going, have I got everything? And I go, no, there's a spot there and there. Have I got everything? No, there's another one there.
You've got eagle eye for dog poo. So I'm hoping that when the rest of the crew arrive today that they don't smell poo as soon as they walk in. But look, here's what's been happening. Bear can't say Gina, so he calls me Gigi. Which I think is very cute. And we love him. I take him on more walks probably than the kids do. And Rod and I went for a walk on Sunday and, you got the poo bag attached to the poo bag fell off. And I said to Rod, don't worry. He's already done a poo. He won't poo again. I said, so let's go.
Oh, yeah. Rookie error for first-time dog people.
I didn't know this because usually, like now, his poo, he's done it this morning. It's done for the day.
Is it?
Well, now I know. So we get like a long way down our own street and he poos and no one's looking. And Rod goes, what do we do? I went, we just walk away. He goes, we can't. I went, what can we do? The poo bag fell off. I don't know. There's no choice. You're going to pick it up. He goes, nope. Rod goes, we have to go home, get the poo bags and bring them back. I went, all right then. No one even saw, but I am not a person who will leave poo, by the way. I will always pick it up. So we are heading home and this dog, he's got small dog syndrome. So if he's, you know how you bring your dog in sometimes, he would go nuts.
They're not allowed to mix with each other.
He's good with other sausage dogs, but with big dogs, he's got small dog syndrome, and he goes rah, rah, and goes crazy at them. Since we've had him, he's tried to bite a dog 3 times. I mean, he wouldn't hurt, I don't think, because he's so small, but he gets all the bristles on his back turn up. So what I do when I walk him is I just hold him really tight and keep me between the dog coming towards us and him, and I hold him really tight, and we don't stop. And a lot of people say, oh, our dog's really friendly, and I go, oh, this one's not really. He's only little, and he hasn't got his manners yet, and I think I have to get him trained, but he doesn't know what to do when other dogs come by. So I said to Rod, as we'd walk past lots of other dogs on our walk on Sunday morning, Rod goes, let him sniff the other dogs. I said, nah, I've been 3 times now. He's tried to bite another dog. Nah, you just hold him away and you just keep walking. Rod goes, he's fine. He's a dog. I went, no. Honestly, we can't. That's Bella's problem when she gets back. Just keep him away from the dogs. Too hard. So I run across the road to go and get the poo bag and leave the dog with Rod. I turned my back for 3 seconds and I could hear a dog barking at another dog. Yeah, and Rod let him say hello to another dog. So Rod says to this lady with her dog who's in shock because our grand dog's just gone for this her cute little dog. Rod goes, oh, sorry about that. He's adopted. I walked away and I said, now she thinks we're good people. You don't say he's adopted. That's a whole different dog. He's not an adopted dog. that makes her think we're really nice. We're not. We're not that nice. We're babysitting a dog. So honestly, everywhere we go. But Rod, you should listen to your wife the first time, particularly when it comes to dogs and poo.
Gina and Maddie.
One of my favourite things, this new show, it's on Netflix, Love on the Spectrum. Now, it's not new, but the latest series is on. Have you watched any of the Love on the Spectrum?
I watch it when it's on Gogglebox. Because I know, like, they do it with, like, the ABC
so you
and
don't see a
Netflix.
lot, yes.
And so when, like, Gogglebox watches it, then that's how I watch it.
Yeah.
And it's funny but feel good.
It's so feel good. So it's neurodiverse people looking for love, and it's kind of like they'll do a speed date thing, and they're so honest.
Michael is one of the greats from the cast.
Yes.
Who the ABC gave him his own TV show off the back of that.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, he's very funny.
I can't even explain the joy this brings me watching this, because they've got no filter of ego and they're not playing any social games. You know, they just are looking for love. It's honest, it's raw, it's refreshingly real. I really, really recommend watching it. The people on the show express what so many of us feel but rarely say out loud. Just the deep human desire to connect and to be seen and to be loved for exactly who you are. So they're happy to say, this is who I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, that's not going to change, and let's find someone compatible. And what they recognise instantly, if they're not compatible, they just, one of them, I can't remember his name, he has a little sheet, and he said he's learnt now on the speed dating, don't write no down while they're still there. Don't be too obvious. So the social cues for some of them aren't great, but some of them are great, just depending on the people. I'm slowly falling in love with all of them. What makes their love so moving is the courage it takes. So I want to play you something in a second, but many are stepping far outside their own comfort zones. They share their hearts, they ask big questions, and they risk rejection like we all do. But I want you to listen to this. This guy has waited his whole life. He's in his 30s. He's never been kissed. He said no on all the dates because he couldn't feel it, and he's waiting to feel magic. And when you see this, this is your sign to never settle. Have a listen to the first kiss.
Would it be all right if we actually kissed?
This is their first kiss happening right now. It's under an umbrella.
That was... Should we...
You want to?
So they kiss again. I've got goosebumps. This is Connor and Georgie having their first kiss under an umbrella in the rain, and you literally see him fall in love.
Aww.
And you see her be so patient and kind with him and so understanding. And literally, I've never seen and witnessed a heart melt like that. It's so heartwarming, and their openness, and sincere. They are so sincere. No pretending, no trying to be cool, just straightforward questions and genuine moments. They laugh about, for instance, trains, or they nervously hold hands and they'll say, is it okay if I hold your hand? Is it okay if I give you a hug? And the spark of when they recognise that this feels like love and how real they are, because we fall in love with the idea of love, I think, a lot of the time, or we fall in love with what it might be one day. They fall in love real. I don't know. There's something about this that, like, I just got goosebumps listening to that, and it shows you that love doesn't need to be perfect or polished or profound. They see love for love. They forgive easily. They don't judge. And you know what, Adam? We all should be a little more like that. So I recommend go and watch Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. It will warm your heart, give you goosebumps, and maybe make you cry.
Get the tissues ready.
Yeah.
Listen to Gina and Maddie weekday mornings from 5:30.
Live on the Star Player.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Mount Hawthorn or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.